I think I officially have all the symptoms. The respiratory symptoms are kicking in, so it's like I have everything.
The symptoms of COVID-19 can be mild or deadly. But for Jennifer Gill and many more, they're somewhere in between. Jennifer is an ER nurse who contracted COVID-19 and recovered. She sent us these daily video diaries, showing what both symptoms and recovery can look like. So we turned to an expert to review the videos and give us insight on this battle with COVID-19.
It is March 20th, and I would say day 0 of my quarantine. This whole week I've been feeling a little tired, not myself. They've been screening us before work, and I got flagged that I had a fever. I just got tested. I felt fine. I was able to sleep fine, no symptoms. Had, again, a little bit of a headache, nothing major.
I am Dr. Enid Neptune. I am a lung specialist from Johns Hopkins, and I work with patients who have COVID and are recovering from COVID. What you typically have initially, just a feeling of fatigue, a feeling that your muscle aches and pains, and that's because a virus encounters a normal immune system and is recognized as an invader. And the immune system kind of harnesses all of its kind of armamentarium to let your body know that it needs to fight this virus. What we've seen with COVID-19 is that first week is very much punctuated by those initial symptoms with either resolution or progression.
Day 2 of my quarantine, and I have to say that this is the first day that I feel pretty sick. I still have fevers, low-grade fevers, but I'm getting really bad body aches and intermittent headaches. I'm definitely coming down with something. This is not fun. I feel like I ran a marathon. Not that I ever ran a marathon, but I imagine that this is what it's like.
The 23rd, and I feel awful. Like, so bad. I had a fever on Friday. Now I have this terrible headache, stomach pain. I think I officially have all the symptoms. So, thinking that this is the flu, I'm suddenly now more convinced that it's not. Then the GI symptoms started.
Because of the way that the virus is spread, remember it's primarily spread through droplets, and you inhale droplets. And so when you inhale a droplet, it has kind of two options. It can go into the lungs, or it can go into your esophagus and your GI tract, to your stomach and your intestines. And that's why those are the organs that are particularly vulnerable to any type of environmental insult.
Yesterday was a good day. I had some energy back. I was feeling better, and today I feel like it was a setback. I got my results finally, and it is positive for COVID-19. I'm speaking low because my voice, and when I speak loud or if anything irritates it, I go into a coughing fit. I've lost my sense of taste and smell, which is quite weird. Having like a setback is scary.
The kind of interesting aspect of COVID-19 is that among those who actually feel that they're getting better, there's a subset that will have an effective relapse during the second week. So initially you have the involvement of the lining of your nose and your throat, and that's where you get the coughing and the throat tickle. And then as the virus progresses down into your lungs proper, into your airways, that's when you start having kind of this sense of shortness of breath. And as it kind of disperses further in your lungs, the shortness of breath can be associated with the reduction in your oxygen level. However, as we know, on day 9 and 2 days later, she started to feel better.
I'm finally feeling much better. My breathing's better. My shortness of breath is better. I just have a cough. No fever. I know I'm okay. But I hope that I'm able to help others. And let them know that they're not alone. You're not alone.
What's interesting, and I think one of the questions that you likely have is, why did she not progress when she did have this second escalation in her symptoms? One of the reasons is quite obvious. I mean, she's a young woman. And if she's young and also healthy, that means she doesn't have any known comorbidities like hypertension, like diabetes, like chronic lung disease. And so what we can think is that her immune system was fine-tuned enough to say, okay, we've done what we need to do. We can tamper down, and we no longer have to kind of use all of the tools that we have in order to fight this virus.
Guys, I just got great news. I have the green light. You can't see me, but I'm smiling under here. I just got the green light to go back to work, and I am going to be heading back to work in just a few short hours. I'm so excited. It's been so long, and it was a very tough 2 weeks. But I'm better, and I'm doing good, and I don't have to worry about getting anyone sick.